3.1 million reasons.
I have UC. I have had it for 4 years.
I have been living with Crohn's for 5 years.
I have been living with Crohn's disease for 7 years.
I just wanted to say that even though we aren't walking in the way that we're used to walking in years past, it's really exciting that we get to do a virtual and we get to see people that we may not be able to see had we been doing our normal walks. We've got people from all over the country participating. So even in the face of the craziness that's going on in the world right now, we are still doing our thing. And that's one of the things that I just love about the IBD community.
I take steps because I kind of want to find a cure for everyone, and I don't want to be a parent and have to experience this with my kids. I want it to happen for one night only, not 100 nights or however many times it's going to happen.
I take steps because both my mom and I suffer from ulcerative colitis, and my mom has much more severe than me. And she's had it for over 21 years.
For the first 12 years of my journey, I actually never spoke about my disease to anyone other than my family until I got started with the foundation. So I've learned to share my story and really build a support system around me, which is so key and vital to living with a chronic illness.
I had to go through a lot of tests and pain before I was diagnosed with Crohn's. And I also had a lot of trials and tribulations involved with finding the right medication to manage my symptoms.
I was diagnosed in 2012 during my first pregnancy. Being that was my first child, I knew that this was going to be kind of a long, challenging road.
I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease 5 years ago, and my sister just recently was diagnosed last year. And what I've learned about myself through my diagnosis and through living with the disease is just the level of resilience that comes with having a chronic illness, how every day is a battle.
Especially my brother Michael has been extremely helpful. He got diagnosed 5 years ago and I got diagnosed a year ago. And when I was first dealing with my symptoms and my diagnosis and processing it all, to have someone to go to who had already been dealing with it for so long was really helpful.
I think of where I was looking like I'm on death's bed to where I'm at now. Has just been incredible.
It's kind of cheesy, but it's true. Even though we're all honored heroes, I think we can all agree that everybody who fights through having IBD is a hero.
We still take steps.